Hello, my name is Farid Moshtael and I'm a chiropractor and practice owner working in Rochester, Kent. I qualified as a chiropractor from the AECC University College in 1995. Like many chiropractic students of my time, chiropractic wasn't my first profession. I started my professional career as a technician in the pharmaceutical industry before moving on to work for the NHS and in the fields of clinical research before discovering chiropractic. Once I qualified as a chiropractor and started working in private practice, it very quickly became evident that I had very little idea about how a practice needs to be run on a day-to-day basis. We were, of course, cosseted from that aspect of things in the university clinic as interns. We didn't appreciate that our profession is also a private business, and if, like me, you came from an institution like the NHS, you couldn't appreciate or know how to combine the healthcare profession with a business and to be able to do this as ethically and as morally correct as possible. Needless to say, I struggled a lot in my first year of practice until I slowly learned about practice management as well as patient management. I've always liked learning new things, which is probably why I couldn't stay in my previous profession within the NHS for the rest of my life. Once I qualified as a chiropractor, I tried the many and varied courses and sub-disciplines common amongst the profession until I finally settled with my interest in diagnostic musculoskeletal ultrasound and learned how to combine that with my daily practice. More recently, I've also incorporated that work with shockwave therapy and the benefits that brings to some patient populations. So when I learned about the London South Bank University looking for placement positions for their new chiropractic course for their students, I instantly recognized it as an excellent idea and was keen to be a contributor to it. I was already registered as a PRT trainer for the Royal College of Chiropractors and saw this as an ideal opportunity to combine the two aspects of training and enabling student chiropractors to get a real day-to-day insight of what it takes to run a successful modern-day practice. The business side as well as the clinical side of things. The imparting of knowledge works both ways. There are also benefits to be gained as a placement provider. Having students come through your practice is refreshing because it keeps you alert and informed about how the academic side of the profession is evolving since you were a student. It's great to reconnect with our student population and feel somehow involved. Additionally, having the exposure of your practice to potential chiropractic graduates puts you in a better place when it might come to employing a new associate for your practice. They've experienced you and you've experienced them. It's really quite simple being a placement provider. You don't go out of your way to do it. There's very little form filling and I don't find that it interferes with my busy practice at all. So if you're considering to be a placement provider, I'd highly recommend it. It is a rewarding step forward where everyone gets the benefit. Well done, London South Bank University, for coming up with this scheme. I wish I had been able to do this when I was training.